Chapter 6, Just Married. Your lips are still tingling from the kiss as you slowly pull away from August. The world seems to have gone fuzzy at the edges, and for a moment, all you can focus on is his stunned expression. Oh. The voice of the wedding officiant snaps you both back to reality. August's hands find yours, fingers intertwining automatically. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you August and Sky. The room erupts into applause as your friends and family cheer your union. All eyes are on you and August. I want to lift up our arms like we're prize fighters. Blow everyone a kiss. Gaze into his eyes. You turn and gaze with much adoration as you can muster into his eyes. Great job. You're really selling the besotted bride. I'm gonna wrap a rope around your neck and drag you from here. Theater major, remember? August squeezes your hand tightly, and then you're walking back down the aisle with cheers, and, in your mom's case, tears, of your friends and family following you. You step out of the room, but before you encounter any of your family, or even the photographer, August suddenly tugs you towards the side door. In here, quick. It pulls you into a room you got dressed in earlier and closes the door. Suddenly you're alone with your new husband. You're highly conscious of his presence, his scent, the intense and slightly bewildered way he's looking at you right now. We did it. We really did it. A slow smile spreads across his face. We certainly did. That was quite a performance. Intense. Really intense. Unexpected. In a good way? I'm gonna do unexpected. Everything about today has been unexpected. I hear you. As much as we planned for this. Actually doing it was something else. His eyes flick to your lips. Yes, something else. The distant sounds of your guests mingling filter through the door. August rubs the bridge of his nose nervously. Did that feel almost real to you? What do you mean? It was. He takes a deep breath as if steeling himself to say something. Exactly the wedding I always wanted. So, you're a top-notch wedding planner. You've planned or been at this since you were a kid. It's not that. I mean, it is that, in part. I got all the decor I dreamed of, but glances at the door and then back at you. Everything feels very... I've been thinking. A loud knock at the door makes you both jump apart. Sky, Pat, or August, everyone's waiting for you for the receiving line. Oh, no, the receiving line. I forgot about that. August suddenly smiles. You've got that shifty look you get when you're sort of scheming. What are you thinking? Shh, stay quiet. But they're looking for us. Do you want the wedding burnout? It's not like they can start the reception without us. He smiles at you and puts a hand on your shoulder, warm and comforting. Let's take a minute for us, just breathe, drop the ruse for a minute and be ourselves. Our friends and family can wait. Right now is for us. I want a chance to tell you what's on my mind and to hear how you're feeling. Spend a quiet moment together. As you and August remain silent, your family's voices echo down the corridor, growing fainter and fainter. Oh, there we are, safe for a moment at least. You said that there was something on your mind? August strokes the back of his neck awkwardly. I was gonna say my feelings about this whole thing. I thought it was gonna be straightforward, but it's turned out to be complicated. Is it just you, or does the way he's saying complicated make your heart beat a little faster? How do you feel about it? All this, I mean. You mean being married to you? That kiss was something. Not so bad for a fake wedding kiss, was it? When we came up for air, I thought your dad was gonna throttle me. Well, you did get really into it. Really, really into it. This playful smile moves towards something more apologetic. I sort of went overboard. I got caught up in things. Don't apologize. I got caught up in things too. Caught up in what an amazing kisser you are. August moves to the window, his silhouette outlined in gold. The space between you feels charged with something undefined. So, we're married now. Yep. Husband and wife, as in, I now pronounce you. Yep, we got pronounced. I just realized we did a lot of planning for the wedding, but we haven't talked much about what happens afterwards. I suppose we haven't. We've had a lot on our minds, but we've got time to talk now. So, let's talk about any reservations we have. You're not having second thoughts about me moving in, are you? No, the opposite, actually. Are you? You notice his hands are clasped tightly behind his back. Another nervous tell you're learning to read. Just checking. You looked a million miles away. I'm just thinking about how weirdly right this feels. You hear your mother calling for you in August again. Faint, but growing louder. They're coming for us. August takes a deep breath and smiles a slow smile. It's all right. I think I'm ready to go back out there. As I'm sure you know, the show must go on. Neither of you moves. You feel like you're pinned by his gaze, and he's got that slightly astonished look he was wearing at the altar. I have an idea for when we go out there. It'll make this look really convincing. Neither of us has been carried across the threshold yet. He eyes you playfully. Across the threshold, let me be the one carrying you. As much fun as that would be, right? As a guy, to be like, big, strong dummy mummy carried me over the threshold. No, I'm always been Mr., chivalrous and shit, and I will always be the one who still carries a woman over the threshold if I ever find one. August's smile is playful and a little teasing. I believe I can manage. In one fluid motion, he sweeps you up, and suddenly the world tilts as you find yourself cradled in his arms. You suddenly are very conscious of his body against yours. And then he teeters, and you have no choice but to throw your arms around his neck. Careful, don't drop me. Have some confidence in your handsome prince, will you? My what now? When I imagined my wedding in my youth, I always imagined I was a prince carrying my princess bride across the threshold. That is the sappiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Really? You'd think girls thought about this shit often. Like, more than most guys. I've thought about it quite a bit, though, as a guy. I love it. Your faces are only inches apart as he looks down at you with a sweet, playful smile. It feels so right being held by him. Maybe this was a bad idea if I'm trying to not be confused. Here we go. He kicks the door open with his foot and carries you across the threshold. Your mother and August's mum are standing right outside, burst into spontaneous applause. There, now we're extra married. His arms loosen. You slip out and stand up, but you can't seem to want to untangle your arms from him. My princess. But even as you long to keep holding him, you force yourself to let go, letting out a sigh as you step back. You two are absolutely the sweetest. What a moment. Always the romantic, August. You haven't changed at all since you were young. I hate to break up your lovebird moment, but the family's waiting. We can't start without you. What a shame. Go have some drinks, Mom. I suppose it's time. Yeah. Let's go. August reaches out to straighten your clothing, and then two of you follow your mothers towards the reception hall. Look! It's the thingy we paid for. 2 hours later, the reception is in full swing. And after going from table to table, greeting every guest one by one, you and August finally meet back up. There you are. I've been looking for you. I finally finished greeting my side of the family. I thought your family was in England. I'd got distant relatives stateside, second cousins once removed or something. Oh, I just met my great-aunt's cousin's niece, so I may have you beat, having all of her family together for this. It makes me feel guilty this is fake, happy to see them, even more like this is real. Relatives. Even though most of mine are dead, but relatives. When you first proposed this, I thought it'd be a quickie city hall wedding. Now we've got dinner tables full of great aunts who'll be doing the hokey pokey all night. Excuse me, it's called hokey cokey where I come from. I'm sorry, the what now? Well, you're on my turf, so you better turn yourself around. Oh, that's what it's all about? God, I just threw up in my mouth. Shut up. Where have you two been? It's time for the speeches. You and your sister ushers both of you back to the head table. Huh, barely had time to have a bite of my dinner. I've been so busy. Me neither. I guess the couple's work is never done. Yeah, and it's supposed to be, I never understood that. It's supposed to be the couple's big day, right? And yet they put in a ton of work, and so by the time you get to your honeymoon, you're so damn exhausted. I'm serious. Familiar sound that fills the hall, a single glass being tapped with a spoon. Then your sister stands up and clears her throat. Everyone, can I have your attention? The groom quiets expectantly. As maid of honor, I have to start with an embarrassing story. Oh, in me now. Oh no. My sister once said the only commitment she needed was her Netflix subscription. I'm really surprised they didn't cover that up with some BS name that they give everything else. Laughter ripples through the crowd. Okay, that wasn't that bad. I just hope Jordan goes easy on me. Then August came along, and I started noticing little things, the way they gravitate towards each other in a room, how they finish each other's sentences. Isn't that every couple? How they both light up when the other walks in. You lean over to August, whispering, She's not wrong about that. I do light up around you. Really? August rubs the back of his neck, again, nervously. I mean, you're fun to be around. It's not hard to smile. I smile when I'm around you, too. Well, that's more than some married couples have. No shit! August goes quiet and turns to listen to the speeches, but there's a deeply satisfied and delighted smile on his face. Mind if I, jump in here? Winter gestures for him to continue with an elegant wave. When August first told me about Sky, I tried to play it cool, very professional, very logical, but I've known this guy for years now. Jordan looks meaningfully at August, a knowing smile on his face, and I've never seen him smile so much. Whatever brought these two together, fate, chance, or just really good timing. He raises his glass in a toast. I'm glad it did. But Jordan knows this is fake. Yeah, but he might notice his buddy is catching feelings. Yeah, he's got our backs. He's a good guy. Indeed. Jordan meets your eyes and gives you a serendipitous little wink before sitting down. Say that word 10 times fast. I don't even need to do 3. Go ahead, do it. Wow. You really laid it on thick. Thank you both. That means so much. Love you, sis. We meant every word. The glasses clink again, and then your father stands up. Oh no, it's your dad's turn, and he really doesn't like me. It's because he thinks you're faking it. I guess he's not going to insult you at our wedding. You don't know that. He's very unpredictable. Then let's hope we've been able to convince him. Your dad clears his throat. When my little girl told me she was getting married, well, I'll admit I was surprised. But watching you two together these past couple months... I'm sorry, we've been together months? I felt like this was like a Rush Hour movie or some shit. Just happened so damn quick. Your father's voice grows thick with emotion. I've seen how you support each other, how you challenge each other. To August, your family from her. Welcome to the family. And to my daughter and her perfect match. Your dad sits down in the room and applauds rousingly. Well, that was not the speech I was expecting. See? We really sold him on all this. Right. Or he's just hoping for the best of it. An electric guitar suddenly shreds the air, overdubbed with a booming voice. Hey, 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 it's Mr. DJ, and I'm coming here from the wedding of August and Sky. Are you ready to get funky tonight? Who hired this piece of shit? Why do we have to deal with him? Listen, you know how the main character book had the narrator? Yeah, I'm that person. There's a smattering of half-hearted applause. Oh no. You're not the one who hired this guy, are you? Definitely not. Yo, yo, yo! Any hot grandmas in the house? Oh, Jesus, hit me now. Because my perfect wedding. Yeah, you and me both. This wedding is perfect. With even Mr. Awkward DJ up there? It's you, me, and our families having a huge party. We're married. That's what we're here for, right? Yes. It's not like this is, the last wedding I'll ever have. You don't know that? Shut up, Mr. Negative. I plan for a better DJ at my real wedding. I know that none of this is real, but why does that hurt so much to hear? Yo, but before we get too wild, we got a real special moment coming up right now. Our newlyweds' first dance. I'm not dancing to this shit music. This is not something you play at a wedding. Your eyes meet August's in surprise, but he's wearing a confident smile. Come with me. August leads you out towards the dance floor. His hand settles on your waist as the guitar fades and a sweet song begins to play. Oh, thank God. My eye was starting to twitch. I was going to commit murder, literally, on this book. You move closer, fitting perfectly against him. I like the twinkling stars on the top. I'll give you a point. You chose this for us? It made me think of you. That's romantic and very August. Very me, how so? You're thoughtful, you sap, you know the perfect things to do at weddings. August laughs and pulls you closer. I'd say this is a perfect thing to do at a wedding. You lean your head on his shoulder, his arms come around you tight as the two of you sway together. Oh, look at them, they're dancing like lovesick teenagers. August's presence is overwhelming, his scent, his warmth. This feels like home. You're lost in the moment when August interrupts your reverie. Are you alright? I'm great, actually. Why do you ask? You're just quiet. And you're not usually quiet. Are you saying I'm a yapper? He laughs and pulls you closer. Suddenly the music switches to a salsa beat. He spins you, and you almost fall over with surprise. But years of musical theater kick in, and you spin back to him with a verve. You're an excellent dancer. Bit of a surprise there. I could say the same about you. He's leading. The two of you are as close as you've ever been as you follow his steps. You're much better than I am. I mean, this took me weeks of practice, and you're a natural. Well, Mr. Holmes, you're full of surprises. I have to say I like it. Careful now, Miss Holmes. You're going to give a guy a big head. Innuendos. Yeah, I'm leaning with innuendo on that one. I don't care, leave me alone. Hey, I never said anything about taking your name. Well, whether you do it or not, my grandmother is going to call you that on the Christmas cards. August twirls you again, and you spin back into his arms, laughing. I can live with that. But as the song winds down, you notice the reception seems a bit subdued. Versus what? You wanted some metalheads to come in here and just start, racking our heads on the floor or what? Older relatives are checking their watches. Even Jordan looks ready to loosen his tie. I think our party might be ending before it even starts. I don't even think we're going to have a time for a bouquet toss before everybody leaves. What? Oh no, not my wedding. Not if I can help it. August flags Jordan down and the best man jogs over. Jordan, this party is dying. I noticed. Want me to give it some CPR? What kind of CPR? Jordan's the most fun person I know. He can turn a nursing home into a rave. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see. We'll do a bouquet toss, some karaoke. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not singing. Don't listen to him, Sky. Of course he's singing. And a dance party with some kick-ass music. You don't want this Mr. DJ crap, do you? I regret to say this, but nobody wants Mr. DJ. Jordan can turn this reception into a party of the century. Want him to give it a shot? Let's go. Yep, time for the best man to save the day. Jordan, nothing too wild, please. Please make this a real party. Yep, real party, let's go. Define wild, because my definition is probably different from yours. Well, already seeing where this is going. Look, your mom's falling asleep at the table 3. She has not... Oh, she actually has. Okay, fine, but no table dancing. No promises. I'll start slow. Jordan laughs and heads to the DJ booth. He has a quick conversation with the DJ, who slinks off as if he's had his feelings hurt. Did he just bribe our DJ? If that's how he wants to spend his money, let him. Jordan steps onto the dais, and the next thing you know, funky dance music is blasting. The dance floor fills as Jordan's playlist works its magic, and you and August find yourselves in the center. Is this weird? Dancing with my fake husband? It's less weird than it probably should be. You meet his eyes, and something unspoken passes between you. I know what you mean. He pulls you closer as you move to the beat, and your heart races at the way he's looking at you. Jordan's voice in the microphone brings you back to reality. Time for the bouquet toss, everyone. Single guys, gals, and non-binary pals gather around. You reluctantly step back from August, and your skin still tingling where he was holding it. Jen heard your theater friends in a position, but then August nods at the dessert table where Winter's typing on her phone, completely oblivious. I believe your sister's about to miss her moment. Not if I can help it. I should shout to get her attention, catch her by surprise. You grin mischievously at August as you wind up for the throw, and he shakes his head amused. You're terrible. But he's smiling as you toss the bouquet right through the air behind you. Winter, you might want to look out! Huh? The flowers sail over the gathered crowd, who collectively gasp and reach, only for them to land directly in Winter's arms. Oh! Damn, I almost had it. Winter stares at the bouquet and then at you, then at her phone again as everyone bursts into laughter and applause. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bride! Was this a setup? Because this feels like a setup. Maybe get off your damn phone. And now the moment everyone's been waiting for, and I know August has. Karaoke time! Oh, God. After the Christmas party incident, I swore no more karaoke. You're a married man now. You've got a whole new life. Live a little. Yes, the newlyweds have us to sing first. August. Oh, YOLO, my friend. You heard them. Show me what you've got. You expect him to refuse, but instead he meets your gaze with fire in his eyes. Challenge accepted. Really? I thought that was going to take a lot more than convincing. Not when I'm around. The opening notes of a piano rock ballad start playing, and your heart nearly stops as August takes the mic. Well, I found love. His voice is strong and warm, and his eyes meet yours as he sings. Whoa, he's not bad at all. What was he talking about saying he can't sing? You sway to the music, getting lost in the smooth tones of his voice, and when August nudges you in the side. Get up there with him. Grab the second mic, your theater training kicks in perfectly. His eyes light up as your voice blends. Ooh, sing it! I wish we knew what we were singing, I don't even know. Also, rock ballad? Where's the rock part of this? Wow, I didn't know you could belt it out like that, Sky. I didn't know either. It's happening so amazingly, and I can't even process it. You take the air guitar solo. You both end the song with a rock star pose and mild applause from the crowd. The song ends in thunderous applause, but you barely notice. You still caught in his gaze, his warm hand in yours as you interlace your fingers. Now that's how you do it. That was so amazing. We paid for that diamond choice. It was amazing, wasn't it, guys? A few hours later... Guess you're sorting together the things, and you notice your dad getting teary-eyed by the cake table. Almost time to send you two off. Dad, thank you for everything. Your dad tries to hide a sniff as he pulls you into a tight hug. I just want you to be happy. Dad, you're gonna make me cry. Come on, it's time for the two of you to make your grand exit. The guests line up with handfuls of flower petals, and your heart pounds as you look over August by your side. You know, we didn't even get to enjoy the cake. We didn't get to slice it, do the whole couple thing, see how, we'd handle the cake. We didn't even do that. And we paid for diamond choices for that shit. Ready to go, wife? Let's do it. Flower petals shower down as you run past your family, friends, their voices echoing behind you as you get into the car. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. That leaves them a lot of options. You pull away, your friends and family waving to you in the rearview mirror as your wedding night begins. It's well after midnight, and the limo from the reception has just dropped you off at the hotel. As you step into the honeymoon suite, your jaw drops. Wow, this is stunning. Rose petals dust the bed and create a trail to... Is that a jacuzzi? August follows you in, and you notice him swallow nervously. Everything seems so romantic. Well, we did just get married. Most people want romance on their wedding night. August can't seem to make eye contact. He glances around the room, trying to look anywhere else. I'll, take the couch and, You both realize at the same time, there is no couch, just one very large, very romantic-looking bed. Well, at least it's a big bed. True. Plenty of room for both of us to maintain proper personal space. You catch a flash of something in his eyes, and then when he says proper. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. Ready for bed. You reach up to massage her neck, and he watches the movement before quickly looking away. God, yes. I'll change in the bathroom. You can change out here. August grabs his bag and disappears into the bathroom. You open your suitcase and find your regular pajamas and 2 more outfits with a note from Winter. Pack these for you. Have a good night. And she drew a winky face. You can hear cloth rustle from the inside the bathroom. I wonder what August wears to bed. You find yourself picturing him in a pair of silk boxers or satin kimono or nothing. Oh my god, what if he sleeps in the nude? Would he be expecting me to sleep in the nude too? Why can't I stop thinking about this? Your cheeks grow hot as you consider the facts in front of you. Listen, what are the 2 outfits your sister packed you with a winky face? My husband is hot as hell. You pick up the first outfit, a satin romper with lace trim, running your fingers over the fabric. Then you turn to the other, a baby doll dress, complete with garters and stockings. I bet I could rock this. Wonder how it'll make August feel. You imagine his eyes gliding over you, up, down, around, everywhere. The expression on his face. And his eyes fill with desire. Maybe I can make him look at me and think about me the same way I'm thinking about him. Let's take a look. This is that one. That one. To that one. I mean, it's okay, man. The free one looks better. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. The free one looks better than this one. Correct me if I'm wrong. This one, at least, looks alright. Yeah, no, I give you an 8 out of 10. Black stockings, leave me alone. I don't think I've ever shown this much skin with August before. I wonder if I'll shock him. You slip into the silky pajamas, the fabric flowing like water over your skin. Just as you're adjusting the straps, he emerges. Okay. I accept. I like it. I like the blue. It's soft and smooth. I see Choices has put a little emphasis down there, though. Is this what we're doing now, Pixelberry? Or do we even call you Pixelberry now since you've been bought by a new company? Anyway, you both freeze, taking each other's appearance, the air suddenly feeling electric. I don't... Wow, you look... His eyes travel from your bare shoulders downward, then snap back to your face. You, should use your words. Cat got your tongue? He laughs nervously, wiping a bead of sweat off his forehead. Can you blame me? I didn't expect to almost have a heart attack on my wedding night. Let's, get to bed, shall we? Pretty sure I could sleep for a week after all that adrenaline. You both eye the king-sized bed. Then your eyes flick to each other. And then back to the bed. We should probably, Yes. Yes, we should. Carefully, you slide into the bed. There's plenty of room, but you can still feel the way the bed dips from his weight. I think I'll settle... Listen, I don't give a shit. You settle closer to the middle. Near his side, you feel him tense slightly and then relax. His voice is husky when he says, "Sure you have enough room?" This is where I would keep scooting till I knock him out of bed. Anyway, plenty. Sleep finds you quickly, and hours later you stir as the city lights paint patterns on the ceiling. Somehow during the night, August's arm is wrapped around you, his chest warm against your back. Your heart skips a beat. I snuggle. I like snuggle. You gently nestle back against him. His arm tightens automatically, and you feel him sigh contentedly in his sleep. Your heart races, but you've never felt more comfortable. I wonder if this is what really being married is like. As you drift back to sleep, you try very hard not to think about how right this feels. And while your wedding night might not be quite going according to your practical plan, in his embrace you don't care. Why should we? Just saying. Alright, first and foremost, thank you all for watching. Please remember that if you did enjoy what I do like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. For me, I'll just say this. One, if you're expecting Friday choices when they come out, don't. I have a lot going on medically that day, so probably choices will not be happening until, like, I'd say late Friday, late Friday afternoon to evening at the earliest. I'm going to be honest with you. So just keep that in mind. Aside from that, it's a cute story, but we're on chapter 6. I'm sure we gotta meet with the government here soon, right? To convince them of our whole, thingy. And something tells me that'll be a minimum of at least 1 to 2 chapters. So I have a complaint slash prediction. I know, right? Here we go. So it's chapter 6, and according to the father in the story, in this chapter, it's been months we've been together. Okay? So this whole wedding planning and everything, it's been months. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it, but here we go. So I know people who have her health issue. And a lot of them wish they could go months without it being addressed. And by being addressed, I mean it popping up in their lives, because they're like, if they can even get a month, let alone a week, without even one issue popping up, right? They are super happy, right? But I'm going to be honest with you, the longer you have it, well, I mean, it really ranges. I'm going to be honest with you, but a lot of days it's there in one way or another, right? If you guys remember that one medical story we had with the girl who, I think it was a girl, right? Who had the breathing thing. This is, again, my criticism slash prediction. We could have an opportunity here to raise awareness for something. So hopefully they do that. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, or not even being addressed. And that's my one little gripe that I have so far. This through 6 chapters, nothing's been talked about. Number 2 is, if this book, let's just, again, this is my prediction. If this book lasts to chapter 15, then they're going to have to bring something up that may or may not be medically related to this. And it might be 1 to 2 chapters, give or take, of them maybe having, like, hey, you're in this relationship, and suddenly, like, maybe his feelings will become more, like, he cares for her, and maybe there's more of a revelation, and maybe that's what drives them together, right? We'll have to see, right? Maybe that's where his feelings come out, and, because she's in the hospital, and she's sick, and she's really having a tough time, and the whole 9 yards. Again, one of 2 possible things, right? Prediction slash criticism. I mean, I like when they raise awareness to things that a lot of people just... We don't talk about these things, and I'm going to be honest with you, we're not allowed to talk about these things in terms of me as a content creator. Like, I could sit here, and I know 99% of you will not even tune in about issues that I will talk about, right? If they're just separate. The only time I can actually get people to tune in and listen to issues is literally and figuratively in the beginning slash middle of my reading. That's it. Most people do not even stick to the end like you guys are doing right now if you're actually still here. And then doing a separate video talking about these issues? Yeah, no. And then the platform itself just... They turn their nose up at you. Right? They really do. They turn their nose up at you. So a lot of us who talk about these issues just kind of... Again, I could talk about issues all day that are really things that a lot of you probably don't even know about, and we really need to talk about. And again, it's really discouraging some days. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Catch you later. Peace out.